G'day guys. It's Jenko Flames here. I'm so happy the NRL's starting again. Oh, it's been way too long. Let's not hesitate. Let's get stuck in. First game, we have the Dragons home to the Broncos. Dragons with their new halves pairing of Gareth Widdop and Ben Hunt. Will that work? Brisbane's the halves pairing of Anthony Milford and Cody Nikorima. Is this year the year that Anthony Milford has an absolute gun of a year because he doesn't have Ben Hunt beside him? Who knows? In this game, I'm going with the Dragons. I just feel like they're just that little bit too strong at home. Yeah, who knows? The second game, we have the Knights home to the Sea Eagles. Knights have signed very well during the off-season with, as I mentioned in my last video, 4 Roosters players in Connor Watson, Kenny Dow mid-season 2017, Mitchell Pearce, Aiden Guerra. If I've missed any, down below. And Sea Eagles have also picked up young gun, former Tiger and Bulldog Moses Suli after being sacked by the Bulldogs after not turning up to training late. And yeah, the third game we have. I'm going in the Knights Sea Eagles game. I'm going with Newcastle. I think they'll start off very strong after being hammered in the trial by Parramatta. Kalen Ponga also for Newcastle. I've got Newcastle in this game in a bit of an upset. Was it really an upset in round 1? Not really. But I've got the Knights. Game 3, we've got the Cowboys home to Cronulla. We have the 2017 Grand Final winners up against 2016 Grand Final winners. Could the Cowboys go back-to-back with Jonathan Thurston's last season as a Cowboy? Or will Cronulla, with the new signing of Maloney, will Maloney make a difference? Maloney and Townsend? No, Maloney? Yeah, Maloney and Townsend. Who knows? What will happen there? I'm really not so sure. There seems to be a new halves pairing in every team. Like, as I said, the Dragons have Gareth Widdop and Ben Hunt. Broncos have Anthony Milford and Cody Nikorima. Knights have 2 Roosters halves in Connor Watson and Mitchell Pearce. Sea Eagles, I'm not so sure who they have, to be honest. Well, anyway, in that game, I've got the Sharkies, the 2016 Grand Final winners. The next game, we have the Tigers facing the Roosters. Tedesco facing off against his old team for the first time after signing with the Roosters in the off-season, as I had mentioned. Luke Keary breaking his jaw in training. He'll probably be unfit for round 1. I think we'll see Mitchell Cornish. And with the centre pairing, we've got Latrell Mitchell and Joseph Manu. Will Joseph Manu start? Will Reece Robinson start? We've just signed him. Will Mitch Orbison get a start? I'd like to see Reece Robinson, to be honest. We've signed him for a year. I'd like to see him come up and do something. Who knows? Obviously, also another new halves pairing in, all the way through the rounds. Once he's fit, will be Keary and Cronk. But Cornish and Cronk. There's the hiccups. So yeah, in that game I've obviously got the Cronulla. Yes. I have the Cronulla Roosters. No, I've got the Sydney Roosters. But yeah, with the Tigers letting go of Suli, as I mentioned just before, went to the Dogs, then went to Manly. 3 NRL clubs in the off-season. That's a different colour shirt to put on. He's bored. He was bored of the blue, that's why he didn't go. Benji Marshall coming back where it all started off. Except he won't be starting in the number 7. That will be Luke Brooks. And with new recruit Josh Reynolds will be playing in the 6 jersey. So there we go, another halves pairing in Josh Reynolds and Luke Brooks. Josh Reynolds, Benji Marshall. Yeah. I've got the Roosters in that game pretty comfortably. The next game, we have the Rabbitohs home to the Warriors. Oh, sorry, maybe not home. Played at Optus Stadium in Perth. Could this be the year for the Rabbitohs? I don't know. Can they do better than last year? I've currently got them last, but I'm going to put in a new ladder prediction because I don't think they're coming last. The Warriors, I like seeing them play. But pretty average. They don't usually find a top 8 spot. I'd love to see them just slide into the 8. Who knows, will it happen, will it not? I guess we'll find out in September when it comes. There's a double header played at Perth where the Bulldogs are next taking on the Storm. The Storm, Billy Slater's injured himself again, so he'll look pretty out of it. And also the Storm are without their trio this year of the big 3, Cronk, Slater, Smith. Sorry, why did I stuff that up so much? Will Cronk leaving be a big hole in their thing? Yes, they do have Brodie Croft, who's got big shoes to fill, but he's doing it very well. Bulldogs, I don't know, a little tough. Bear with me. I'm going to see where I have them on my ladder. Okay, I've got my trusty NRL Easter ladder here. I currently have them sitting in 12th. I don't know. Very, very tough pick. I might be bumping them up a little. I think they might squeeze into 9th. I'll put my ladder prediction at the end of the video, as I said. But in that game, I've got the Storm. The second last game of the round, we have Penrith v Eels. A rivalry to start off round 1. It should be a big year for Parramatta. They've got the best back line in the comp. They've got a strong team all round. Big things should be expected of Parramatta. Also, Hayne has returned. But has he returned? Will he go back to the glory days of sending Parramatta to a final? Or will he be like he was at the Titans, have a few good games, and then just go quiet from there? Who knows? As for Penrith, they just made it into the 8 last year. Will this be the year they go further? I currently have them sitting in 4th on the ladder. That's very brave of me. Will their new recruit Maloney take them through, or will that be a downfall for Penrith? And I've just mentioned my mistake. Back up with Cronulla, it's Moylan, not Maloney. So Moylan and Townsend. The last game we have the Gold Coast Titans home to the Canberra Raiders. That game will be an interesting one. Very interesting. Well, the Titans have picked up Tyrone Peachey for 2019, but that's 2019. 2018, they've signed Penrith forward Leilani Latu. Also former Roosters fullback Michael Gordon, as I think I mentioned in my signings video. Will the Titans make the 8? Probably not. I've got them in 14th, which is very brave. People are saying they're coming last. I've got the Rabbitohs in last. I'm going to have a whole ladder change. That's not right. I know it. As for the Raiders, they look stronger and stronger every year, but they just seem to fall around finals time. They make it into the finals, and then they just crumble from there. I'm hoping to see a big year from them. Rumoured Blake Austin will be playing in the hooker position, with the halves being Aiden Caesar and Sorry, I can't think at the moment. I'm gonna have to get on my phone. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I've got no idea who it is. Who do you guys think it would be? Aiden Caesar, and I'm gonna kick myself because it's gonna be probably pretty obvious. They've got Blake Austin playing here. That's why I was a little confused. They've got Austin in 6. This is NRL.com. Austin in 6, Caesar in 7, and 9 they have Savili Havili. I don't know. Will that be the same? Anyway, so I've got the Raiders in that game. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for me this week. Tune in next week for another episode of Flames Footy Chat with the phenomenal Janko Flames. Have a good week, guys. I'll see you later.